Hi, I'm Angel Ingram, Chief AI Tax Information Officer here at KARME Financial Business Services. Most taxpayers have heard of tax penalties, but the real question is, how do they actually work? And what really happens if you don't pay, manage, or take care of your tax debt? Let's break it down step by step. First, let's start with the basics. How does tax debt even begin? If you earn income, your taxes aren't just due on April 15th, they're due all year long. When the correct amount isn't paid throughout the year through withholdings or estimated payments, you'll owe a balance when tax season rolls around. That's where things can start to get tricky. There are many ways to incur penalties under today's tax system. You can underpay taxes during the year. Fail to pay the balance due on April 15th. Have the IRS assess additional taxes or interest due to a mistake, or fail to file a tax return altogether. For any of these reasons, and many more, tax debt can start to grow quickly, especially if the balance remains unpaid. So what happens when you miss a payment and penalties start adding up? The IRS will begin sending notices or letters, but remember, these never come through email, text, or phone calls. The first notice is usually a reminder, letting you know there's a balance due or that the IRS has a question about your return. If you pay immediately, the letters stop. But if you don't respond or pay, the IRS will send follow-up notices, each one a little more urgent than the last. If the debt remains unpaid, the IRS will let you know that it may apply a levy or lien, or in some cases, already has. This means the IRS can claim funds from your paychecks, retirement accounts, Social Security benefits, or even intercept your future tax refunds. In severe cases, if large balances remain unresolved, the IRS can even seize property to recover what's owed. But don't let it get to that point. If you're receiving IRS letters or have unpaid balances, there are many ways out, and you have rights. Sometimes, you may not even owe what the IRS claims. You can request a review, appeal a tax assessment, or request a penalty and interest reduction if there's been a reasonable cause. If you do owe, there are several ways to resolve your debt over time. Options include installment agreements which let you pay monthly, or an offer in compromise, which allows you to settle for less than the full amount owed if you qualify. These are legal IRS programs designed to help taxpayers get back on track, not punish them. At KARME Financial Business Services, our tax resolution team helps clients across the country resolve back taxes, negotiate with the IRS, and stop penalties before they grow. If you've received IRS notices or you owe back taxes, old or recent, don't ignore them. Let us help you find the best solution for your situation. Learn more at mykarme.com. And remember, don't panic, don't ignore it, just call KARME.